I'm doing my peer review on Taylor Jackson's portfolio for our Street Photography Part 1 section. Now, right off the bat, I do really like the integration of these photos with, of course, you have the urban background with large buildings, but they also sneak in that natural tree that's there on the sidewalk, and I just think it gives a unique balance to the photo. And then coming down here, I do like that they focused on something as unique as the Fayette cigar store across the street. I feel like that's a pretty unique area and definitely got a different perspective by being behind a line of trash cans, and then you can even see a fire hydrant down here. But it just overall kind of adds to the extremely urban feel, that's for sure. But I did notice that you look further, there's just a lot more pictures of that same scene with the trash cans. Yeah, we get a little bit of different perspective over here. These are kind of tilted down the street more, and then this one kind of focuses in on that fire hydrant just a tad more. But so there is some variation, but overall there's about 7 pictures here. Oh, excuse me, 8 that exhibit this line of trash cans, which seems a little odd to me. But then the further down through their portfolio, I do like how there's a mixture of the really large office buildings and parking garages, but then they also feature smaller stores that are along the road front downtown. Even though it's really simple, I like this photo where it honestly just focuses on a one-way street sign at an intersection. Personally, I think that's cool to look at, but that's just my opinion. But again, there's literally 3 pictures of just that street sign at an intersection. You can kind of see that car moving a little bit as it turns. But I feel like there's a lot of repetition in the photos. A lot of them look very similar to one another. But I can kind of understand that since there was such a high number of photos required for this assignment. But personally, I would just like to see a little more variation among them rather than having 2 photos that look practically identical. I do have to say I really enjoy, even further down in their composition, these photos where they put a pair of sunglasses up and focused it on that and just kind of let the cityscape behind it be very blurry. I certainly didn't think of doing anything as unique as that, and I just think it's very outside of the box thinking. And this one is also really great with the actually having that building be the focus, but then the sunglasses are still kind of there, and you know that it's a person actually walking through the city like this. But overall, I feel like there could be some improvement of having a little more variation, but I think they did a fairly good job with this assignment.